just gonna spill a little bit of tea on the whole situation, just so y'all know why I just washed my hands and I was just done. Okay, so this video, we're gonna talk about disputes and chargebacks. And your girl is 4-0, so I think I know what I'm doing. And that's not just from this business. This is from other businesses that I've had. And let me just say, I would never come on here and talk shit about a customer or a client. I'm just taking my experience, what I've gone through, and sharing it with you guys so you can use it for your business. So I ain't spilling all the tea. Okay. I mean, it's tea, but it's decaf. You know, like it's gonna give you the taste, but it's just not the same. It's not as strong. It's decaf. So let's get to it. Okay, so recently, well, like I said, I'm 4-0 with my chargebacks and disputes from other businesses as well. And recently I had a chargeback and a dispute, and I won. Well, okay. The chargeback was a mutual thing, like she didn't understand, so it was cool, it was fine. So let's talk about that. With that chargeback, my number winning chargebacks and disputes, my number one tip, first tip, is to make sure your product description describes the product and what goes into it, like just so your customer understands what they're getting. So let me read my wholesale product description, because that's what the chargeback was about. So let's get into it. Oh, and y'all, I'm aware that my hair is not done and I look a mess, but here we are. It's okay. Do you want this information or not? Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see. My wholesale, I'm not going to read the whole description box, but at the bottom it says two important things. Extra long stiletto and extra long coffin are not available for wholesale. They cost more. I would have to wait longer to get them. In the future, I might do that. Be on the lookout for what's to come. But the shipping time, I have my shipping times in the description box. I have my shipping times as a tab on, like, I might have to sneeze. But I have my shipping information like on a tab when you're looking at the product as well. And I plan on doing a video showing you guys like the apps that I use for Shopify that helps me do everything that I'm talking about. But another video. So back to this. In my product description box, I have my shipping times for wholesale, and it says, shipping times for wholesale differs from regular shipping. Completion can be anywhere from 14 to 45 business days. And I recently found out that not everybody knows. Not everybody who wants to start a business knows what business days are. So just so everybody knows what business days are, business days do not include the weekend. So if you order something on Friday, you do not start counting down your shipping time. Okay, so I got it Friday. Shipping time is 4 days. So okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's gonna be here Monday. No, baby, that's not how that works. That is definitely not how it works. So business days, you order something Friday, you start your shipping countdown on Monday, because business days does not include weekends. A lot of businesses don't work on the weekends. I don't include business days because, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I work every day. I don't take days off. But to cover my ass, I just say business days. So, you know, if I feel like spending time with my family, God forbid, I spend time with my family instead of sit here doing nails all day. You know, if I want to do that on a Saturday, I'm good. I can do that on a Saturday. Do I ever do that? I do. I spend time with my family, guys. That's important to carve out time for the people that you love. I think I said that in a video before, but now I'm rambling. So like I said, my number one, my first tip for winning chargebacks in dispute is putting this information in your product description, making it very clear on your website. And not only do I have that information on the product description, but I also have it on my legal pages. And again, you need to set up your legal pages when you're starting a website. Like, cover your ass. Cover your ass. Before you even start uploading your products and your banners and all that stuff and changing the colors of your website and everything, you need to sit down and write out your policies, which goes on to my second tip, which is probably the most important VIP star boom 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 that you need to have and you need to do to win disputes and chargebacks, is you need to have it on your website. You know, at the bottom when you're on a website and you scroll down, I might insert a little clip right here. So when you're scrolling down to the bottom and you see the legal pages, which is really the stuff you don't ever click on, there's like a search button down there, contact us, privacy policy, shipping information. All that stuff is usually at the very bottom of websites, and it's also at the very bottom of my website. Like I said, that is the first thing I did when I was making my website, my legal shit, okay? Cover your ass. That should be the motto of the video, cover your ass. Okay, so let's see how I cover my ass. So number one, put it in the product description, everything that you think that the customer needs to know about what they're getting into. If it's too long, then leave a link to the actual legal page. So, but you don't even have to do that because some people just don't read. Like I said, some people just don't read, and that's not your fault. But we're gonna get into why it's not your fault. So, like I was saying, the legal pages. So my legal pages, oh, and with that chargeback, she did not, she thought that she was gonna get it a lot sooner. And so she went to her bank and then she was like, oh no, well, I still want the Nailz. So it was just this whole debacle, but it was pretty much like a mutual thing. I'm not tripping about it. Like, she spoke to me and I spoke to her and it's cool. So I wouldn't call that I lost the chargeback, but it was what it was. Business is business, life is life. So with the dispute that I definitely won, your girl definitely won, and I'm not talking shit. I'm not talking shit. Like I said, I ain't giving you the full tea. This is decaf. So let me tell y'all. Okay, so I really didn't want to do this video because I didn't want you guys to know. Like, I don't want to, I guess social media, the people like to highlight the good things, you know, not the bad things. And I just thought, you know, talking about a dispute would not be good for business. People might take it the wrong way. But like I said earlier, I share my experience so you guys know what to do in the future. Like, I personally learn from other people and their mistakes, and you know, it don't take me 2 times to learn something. You just tell me one time, I hit my head one time, and it's never gonna happen again. I skateboarded one time, busted my ass. I did not do it again. I'm good. You know, certain things, you know, it takes me one time to learn. Okay, so I'm just sharing so you guys know. So I'm talking about this story not to talk shit about. Okay, my husband had called, but we back. Okay, I think this is a better angle too. All right, so I'm working on order. So what had happened was, so I finished a large wholesale order and you know, sent it out to the girl, and she was unhappy with it. I personally was happy with all the sets that I did. I don't send out stuff that I personally wouldn't sell my damn self. So if I'm sending it to you, I would sell it on my website. But like, I don't do refunds because like I make everything, like I'm doing it right now. I make everything custom order. I do my own designs. So if you come to me as wholesale and you order, you know, specific designs, those are for you. Like, I'm not gonna sell them on my website. So that's Anyway, okay, so she got them and she was very unhappy. She said she did not like any of it. Okay, so it's so embarrassing to share this, but you know, like I said, I'm sharing so you guys know in the future, like, take this as a lesson. I took it as a lesson. I'm gonna get into it. I'll talk about what I learned from the experience. So she told me how unhappy she was and everything, and she wanted a full refund. So I don't do refunds because, like I was saying, I have no use for them. And then because they are nails, like, who's to say you didn't take them and like put them on your fingers and they're dirty now? Like, I don't want them, and I pack them up, but I know I got my Germex right here. My hands is clean. I don't know what you've been doing. You've been picking your boogers. You might be a dental assistant digging in people's teeth. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. So I don't want them. Once you have them, I don't want them. Period. It's not so I could just send out. It's not so I could just send out bullshit and just send out whatever the fuck I want and just be like, hey, you gotta keep it now because new refund. That's not what it is. So when she told me she was unhappy, first of all, I freaked out. I beat myself up. I looked over the videos like, oh my gosh, they're horrible. Like, which set was she hating? But reading her email, she just hated everything. She hated everything. So I told her, you know, I will replace every single set that you have an issue with. No charge or nothing. But I can't give you a refund. And I explained pretty much what is exactly on my website for my refund policy. And then I sent her a screenshot of my website, the policy on my website. She didn't respond. She didn't answer me. But I got an email from PayPal saying that a dispute was open. And in her dispute, you know, she was talking that shit, boy. She was talking shit. She pretty much called me incompetent. And people are allowed to have their opinions, you know. But yeah, it was not nice. She said she did not want a refund, period. She said she didn't want me to fix them and, you know, anything like that. Let me say it again. She did not want me to fix them, basically because I'm incompetent. I know my shit is fire, so anyway. But yeah, she said she didn't want me to fix them. She wanted a refund. So I didn't do anything personal. I didn't say anything personal. I sent in to PayPal my refund policy, my shipping policy, because she also was upset about the shipping time, even though she got her order within the shipping time. And I put that in, like I said, I put in the emails. Okay, so this is how everything that I included to win my dispute. I included the very last email I sent her, you know, responding to her asking for a refund. I sent in that email. I sent in screenshots of my refund policy and my shipping policy. I sent in her order, like a screenshot of her order and the tracking information. For my wholesale, for my wholesale, I do signature confirmation. So someone has to sign for it. So yeah, so I sent in all that information, and that's typically the information that I have sent in the past. Usually the one thing that's always all those things have in common, all the disputes that I've won have in common, is I have my policies in set, and I haven't done anything to break that policy. So it should be on my side. And that's what happened. And another thing that I learned from this whole thing is PayPal, and I was so stressed out, y'all. When this happened, PayPal sure did take all that money. It was a large order. PayPal took the money from my account, put it on hold. So I was in here freaking out. Bitch, red, like, what the fuck? I was so stressed out because I did not think that PayPal would side with me. I don't know why. I didn't think PayPal would side with me, but they ended up siding with me. And And I think it was for two reasons. Number one, I covered my ass with the things that was on my website. I had my shipping policy, my refund policy, all that is clear on my website. I tried to communicate with, I tried to work out something with the customer. She wasn't interested in that. But yeah, I think, oh, and the thing that I learned is I'm not exactly sure like the verbatim details about it, but PayPal, when you make custom orders, when you do custom things, I don't think it's covered in the buyer's protection. Like they don't have protection against that. I don't think. That's what I was told. I'm not exactly sure. PayPal didn't tell me, we sided with you because of X, Y, and Z. But someone in a business group that I'm in on Facebook, I asked, about advice about the situation, and they told me about the customized thing in the customized protection for PayPal and how it's not covered for the buyer. So that could have been another reason why I won. But like I said, I'm 4-0. So, and I've had other businesses. I've sold clothes, I've sold eyelashes, and I've never lost a dispute. So it's not just because of, it being a custom made item. It's because I cover my ass. I have my policies in set. And I felt bad about the situation. I really, really did feel bad. But my policy is my policy. Your policy is your policy. Look at me. I'm the captain. You the captain. This your boat. This your business. So if your policy is you shipping 4 business days, don't let a customer email you, bullying you, being disrespectful to you, trying to make you change your policy. Okay, so after the dispute, she did email me back a lot nicer than before, and she actually wanted me to replace the sets. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't respond because at that point, I didn't feel, like we handled it the way that you wanted to handle it. It's done. You didn't want to respond back to me, and work it out. You wanted to handle it through PayPal, and that's what we did. And at that point, I just felt like there was no more reason to continue a conversation. I didn't want to do business with this person just because I felt, if I did replace the 50 sets, she probably would have had an issue with that as well. So because, all the things that she said, so I was just like, I don't want to work with this person anymore. So I didn't respond. And then she continued to email me and tell me, how horrible I was being. So I talked to my lawyer, and he just advised, just set out the timeline for her, tell her what happened, and tell her that you will no longer be responding to this matter. And that's exactly what I did. I don't know if she responded or not, but the whole thing about this video is, do the best that you can. Just be the best business owner that you can. Treat your customers how you would want to be treated as a customer. Try to make them happy, but know that you can't please everybody, and, and don't be bullied. Don't be bullied. Oh, and have your shit together on your website. Make sure you got all your I's dotted and your T's crossed, or whatever the saying is. So, I hope this video helped. I hope I didn't look too crazy. This is how my gas station attendant sees me, because we cool like that. But now we cool like that. So hey, this is all me, the real me. No wig, no weave. Hopefully, I have a weave next time. But I'm gonna get back to these orders, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.